will be a great celebration. But you know what? Today's the actual date. So I wanted to do something. So I'm gonna sit in front of the screen for maybe 8 hours and play Getting Over It for a long time. Cause I want this dang golden pot. So we need to beat the game 44 times to get the golden pot. I believe. I hope. I'm not exactly shy about people knowing that I'm old. At least in terms of internet, I'm old, I guess. But you know, I felt old when I started on the internet 8 years ago. And I wasn't old then. I'm still not old, but sometimes I think about how, like, when your channel is that old, the chances of you being, you know, a young spring chicken just go lower and lower and lower. Cause like people know you didn't start your YouTube channel when you were like 10. I was not 10 when I was making my ASMR videos. So fill in the blanks, do the math, and age never gets lower. No, it doesn't. But we can reset the anniversary counter. So I'm a fresh 1-year-old streamer. a fresh 1-year-old streamer. So new. George R. Martin Nimi. That's right. I'm announcing that I will be taking over George R. Martin's career, and I will be writing Winds of Winter. I hope you're ready for 50% more romance. And that's one win. I'm terrified that my pot is not gonna turn gold. Like that my game is bugged. But I think it's because I got a new computer. Like a local save. Yeah, I'll be streaming forever then. Or I'll just have to download a mod. Steam Cloud. I hate the Steam Cloud. Am I the only one? Probably everyone loves the Steam Cloud, but I feel like the Steam Cloud always does what I don't want it to do. Saber hates clouds? Don't say that about me. I don't. I love them, especially the cumulonimbus. Stratoceres? Those are the like wispy ones that are in the top of the sky. The sky doesn't have a top. Wouldn't the top be before space? Well, I don't know. Do you consider the stars to be part of the sky? Because I would. No! How can the stars not be part of the sky? They're up there. The sky and then the atmosphere. But the sky is more abstract than the atmosphere. You know, we don't have to constrain ourselves to scientific definitions when it comes to the sky. The sky is what you dream of it. The sky is what you see when you look up towards the heavens and dream all that you can dream. Sometimes I go on the subreddit. There's a fear of flying subreddit, and it's very wholesome because you would think like maybe it would just turn into a bunch of people like working themselves into a frenzy of fear. You know? Like, oh my god, we're all gonna die! But it's not. It's actually very wholesome. Everybody talks about how safe planes are. And then they do this thing where they'll be like, I have a flight and I'm nervous. Can someone track my flight for me? And then like a stranger on the internet will be like, sure. And then when it's time for their flight, they'll like post on Reddit and they'll track the flight and be like, looks like you just took off. Hope it was a smooth takeoff. You might hit some turbulence, but you're doing great. Going smoothly. Your flight's halfway done. Is it just me or does the pot look a little bit golden? Maybe not. Maybe that was just the torchlight of the lamps reflecting off it. It looks pretty dark. I'm just scared it's not gonna turn gold. Like Bennett Foddy personally revoked my right to a golden pot. Now why would he do that? I don't know. I'll see by the 25th win. That's pretty far. Hates speedrunners. If he hates speedrunners, why did he put the golden pot in the game? And why did he put a win counter in the game? And why did he put a timer in the game? That's something I don't understand. These are all features built for speedrunners. So he could ban them. So he could detect them. Maybe that makes sense. I almost spoiled the end of Getting Over It. No, this is probably why he takes away the golden pot, as if you spoil the end. I dare not say. It's a well-kept secret. Yeah, the do not show screen. You may only know about it if you've beat this game, which I recommend it. No! I'm back at the beginning! Oh, I don't know if I can get the golden pod. We might have to start playing the Skyrim OST. I thought I was gonna save that for 5 hours in. Is that the orange? How did the orange end up here? This is a game. Bennett, you've created a torture device. It looks annoying. I think that's the point though. Oh my gosh, am I washed? Yes. I think my hammer's broken. Can I get a new hammer? Can we go to Lowe's? I need a replacement hammer. Maybe they've got a golden pot. I wish I could delete all of the information of getting over it from my head. Like Outer Wilds. Most people are like, oh, I wish I could forget Outer Wilds so I could play it again. Me? I wish I could forget getting over it so I could know the true pain once again. I'm just so sick and twisted like that. Oh! I hope that's fine. It's always space. It's always space. It's okay. This was the curse run, and it's done. Oh, no, no, no. Let me up. Let me up. That was a good one. What's the damage? 20 minutes! Oh, no. Well, hope you're ready for a long stream. 12-hour stream. No, no, no. This one's gonna be fast. Probably. I will it to be so. Oh, no. But I do like 0-2. Ah! Oh, no! You meanie. I swear my hammer's broken. I shouldn't be getting this much force from it. Maybe it's me that's broken. I'm going to Lowe's. Getting replaced. No, no, no. No, no, no! Why is this happening again? I'm developing a phobia, I think, of orange. I think that's the problem. I just gotta go. I need to not even be thinking about the game. The game is just background while I sit here for the next 8 hours. Maybe 9 hours? Well, I mean, if my time goes from 10 minutes to 20 minutes, then that's 14 hours. So that's not good. No, 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 no! What's happened? What's happened? This is not me. Or maybe this is me. Maybe that's the thing I fear the most. I probably just need to turn the quality of the game down. Did you know that speedrunners play this game on, like, the worst quality? So I guess it makes it faster, but I don't know how much faster it could possibly make it. Or yeah, I guess it gives you more frames. But my tapier eyes cannot even see more than 2 frames per second. Everything looks like a slideshow to me. Okay, it's getting better. And that's 10 wins. Okay, but do you feel like people are actually aging slower? Or is that just cope? Because I feel like they are. Do you ever look at pictures of people from the 1800s? And then look at people today? The Vsauce video on it? I think I watched that, but then I forgot what the answer was. Are people actually aging slower? Or is it just that, like, we associate oldness with what old people wear right now? So then by the time that we're old, people will associate oldness with what we're wearing. Even if it's a crop top, you know? Crop top and Uggs. Oh, that's such a grandma thing to wear, you know? Yes, also the sun exposure, right? That deadly laser beam cannot reach us from the safety of our caves. Sometimes I just look at the subtitles and I am like, what is Bennett talking about? But as long as the subtitles are flowing, it means I'm running. At least I don't have to hear him. I can turn off the subtitles too, but sometimes they reassure me, you know? It's like I know I don't have to face this alone. Bennett Foddy designed this, you know? A human made this game. Therefore, it can be beat. Orange is scary. I don't remember how to beat orange. I mean, with confidence, maybe. You can do it slowly, I guess. But how am I... No! How am I gonna get 4.5 minutes like this? Oh, I'm fading again. I was in my groove. This is the music. Finding anything to blame but myself. We're not even 2 hours in. I can't. Stop the chorus. Stop the chorus. That's too much. I'm gonna need some short runs to make up for that 20-minute run. This is gonna increase the average quite a bit. Some sub-3s. I mean, I would be elated if I got a sub-3. I don't think it's possible. I'm not even sure about a sub-5. I think even if I played like perfectly, it might not be a sub-5 because of the habits I've got right now. They're not fast habits to make friends and influence people. Non-Newtonian fluid? What does that mean? What's the definition of a non-Newtonian fluid? It means it's non-Newtonian? Well, so like, isn't everything non-Newtonian though? Because we like Einstein now. Well, most things can be modeled by Newtonian physics to a high degree of accuracy, but it's not exactly precise, especially when looking at stars, right? You have to account for relativity or really small things, where viscosity changes when a force is applied. So, like, am I Newtonian? I feel like if you slap me, my viscosity will change. Am I fluid? I don't know. I'm like 70% water, or so they say. My viscosity is consistent. What is the viscosity of a human? Do you like average it out? But I feel like when I work out, I'm less viscous than when I don't work out, you know? Like sometimes my legs get really firm, and sometimes they're not firm. I'll be real. Tapirs aren't fluid. When I don't work out, my legs can get awfully jiggly. Who's don't, you know? Who's don't? That's why you gotta keep up the dance. Keep firm legs. Oh, that was 8 minutes? I thought that was a fast one. That's 10 though. 10 in 2 hours? Where does that put me? I don't know where that puts me. 7 hours left. 6 hours and 45 minutes left. Don't forget the yap. That's true. I'm like worried about the 20-minute run, but me yapping can easily take up 30 minutes or an hour away from the run. It's definitely getting gold now, right? I'm not crazy. That means we're almost there. It's giving me hope. I feel like VR is not the future of gaming. I feel like everybody thought that it was and would be, but I don't know. Well, maybe VR technology will get better. I think as it is, it's not good enough. It's too cumbersome, and it gives too many people extreme nausea when they play it. And the control scheme is like difficult. Plus, yeah, namely me. And I say what I say goes. So VR will not be the future. Is this a boomer take? I don't know. I'm in my Luddite era though. I'm reading books, you know? I'm playing retro games. I'm romanticizing the past. I'm embracing sourdough. That's all you really need. No, I think VR could be good. I just feel like it's annoying right now. Yeah, but I'm sure VR will continue to improve. The Quest? Is that what it was called? The Facebook one? The Meta Quest? I feel like that one was on the right track because you don't need a computer to use it. And you don't need, like, towers to use it either, right? Like, my mom had one, and she was into it, and she's not a gamer. So I feel like that one is more accessible. And she would do virtual roller coasters. She would like sit on the couch and do virtual roller coasters and put her hands up and be like, woo! Which is so cute. And then she would play this like dinosaur game, this scary dinosaur game. And she tried to get me to play it, but I refused because I'm a party pooper. But I should have played it. The most mom behavior ever. She also, like, at the family functions, it's been a long time since we've had, like, a big family get-together. But when we used to have them, she would always be bringing, like, a new game to the function. Like, one year, it was this game where you have this strange plastic device that you, like, put in your mouth and it forces your mouth open, which already, this is, like, a weird thing to bring to the family function, but, you know, and it makes you talk funny, and then you have to, like, speak phrases, and it's, like, a team-based game where one person puts on the plastic mouth forcer opener thing. But then, like, we quickly ran into a problem because it's kind of gross. Because you like slobber all over it, and then what? Then somebody else has to put it on. I mean, I guess you can clean it, and you should clean it in theory, but it's still kind of like, I don't know if I want to use the family mouthpiece, you know? Yeah, the novelty wears off. We always end up back at apples to apples, which I still think I'm gonna say. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I think it's better than Cards Against Humanity. I think Cards Against Humanity is too edgy for the sake of being edgy, to the point where it impedes the actual humor. Because you just play a card that's like butts, you know, and then everybody's like, ha ha ha, oh my god, butts. Apples to Apples requires you to actually be clever, because you can't just play the funny butt card. This is the year of Dota, and I'm gonna get into Dota and get really good. And play ranked. Ew. No, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I will put together a team of non-toxic Dota players, and it will be beautiful. You'll pass on this year if it's the year of Dota. It's possible. Just wait. It's gonna be beautiful, and it's gonna start a cultural reform for Dota. Apparently Dota has a behavior score now. And I'm scared of that because I don't talk in Dota and I have everyone muted. And I feel like that's honestly kind of rude. Like, can I get a good behavior score while ignoring my teammate? My whole team? Or do I have to be polite? Because I don't want to interact with anybody. Excuse me, bless me. It's not rude when you say nothing, but I feel like it is. I mean, if somebody says hello, well, not like that. Somebody says, hi, I'm so excited to be in a match with you. What role would you like to play? It's rude to not respond, right? But I won't even know they said it. So delighted to be playing Dota with you. That's how Dota's gonna be in 2026. It's gonna be polite. It's gonna be kind. Nobody's gonna quit just because they're losing. The comebacks are gonna be real. I'm manifesting it. Very demure. I mean, there's no reason why that can't be Dota, right? I think I just like MOBAs, though. I'm cursed. Cursed to be a MOBA enjoyer. They're fun when you know, have everyone muted and have a nicely matched game in terms of skill level. They can be fun even when you lose, I think. But that's the key, I think. If you can still have fun when you lose. Come on. Give it to me. Give it to me. I thought that was the perfect space. No. That was my perfect space. An hour just to lose. No, it's not like you lost. You had fun along the way. You had to play with your friends for an hour. It's not about winning or losing. Because even if you lose, you probably still had fun. Moments. Epic gamer moments. That was 8 minutes? That felt fast. An evenly matched game feels so good to win. Even when you lose, it doesn't feel bad, right? Because you're like, oh, that was close. GG's, though. We'll get them next time, and then you're fired up to improve. Blame your team and make them cry. I'm usually the one people are blaming, and, you know, they may or may not be right to do so. Sometimes, yes. Sometimes, no. Don't blame the support, though. It's easy to do, but don't. Take responsibility. Yeah, supports can do no wrong. Exactly. If a support dies, it's like, oh, well, it's because I'm squishy. If a support kill steals, well, it's because, oh, I was just securing the kill. if a support fails to ward... Oh, I was just saving my money to get my Aghanim Scepter. Oh, wards are free now? Well, I needed the slot. It's a support activity. I am one of those support players that thinks that my role is the most important. The support controls the lane, you know? Warding can prevent ganks, can, you know, set you up to take objectives. That one was fast, right? That was fast! Not my all-time PB, but pretty fast. Dang, how did I ever get 430? I should talk about Dota more. Apparently so. Should be gold. It's definitely turning gold, right? And then supports. I mean, it's hard. You have to pull the lane, you know, and stack camps. You sacrifice farm so that the carry can have farm. You are squishy. You must play despite having less money than everybody else. Some are saying it's the most challenging role, and it's the best role. The role that takes the most skill and the biggest brain. I mean, some of these carry heroes only have one button to press. Some of the new supports have like 13 buttons. It's crazy. Supports get CC, which is the fun part of the game. Yeah, I love a stun. That's what I realized. I think as I love stuns. I only want to play supports or characters that have stuns. I don't know what to do without them. Oh my gosh, I've been practicing a little bit against bots, and I tried to play support Pudge, and I don't think I have it in me to play Pudge. Pudge is the grotesque hero that hooks you and ruins your life and eats you alive. And as a support, I think he's every support's worst nightmare. But now you can play him as a support, so you can become your own nightmare. But I don't think I have it in me. I was missing all of my hooks. It was terrible. And I was scared. Every time I hooked someone and they came to me, I was scared. What if they're stronger than me? I am the danger. But I wasn't. I didn't have the confidence to say it. So I don't think I'm gonna be playing any Pudge. Scared playing bots? I know. And real people are so much scarier. Because they can say nasty words to you. But your teammates are scarier than the enemy team, I think. Because like if you lose, if you're bad, then the enemy team will be happy. But if you're bad, your own team will certainly not be happy. What do you do if you're watching your coworker about to microwave their lunch and you see them start to put aluminum foil in the microwave? Do you say, don't forget to remove the foil? Flee? You watch? That happened to me once, and I didn't want to like backseat, but I did. I was like, oh, don't forget to remove your foil. And my coworker was like, oh, haha, you're right. I knew I was forgetting something. Start backseating, it's safety. If it risks you, then you'll say something. Well, it really only risks the microwave, right? Although that, you know, that's bad news for everybody who planned on microwaving their lunch, which I did too. Pot looking bronze. It can be more. I can't give up yet. This is the pot that I am rightfully owed. The game even tells me I've beat it 120 times. Or however many it is now. I've earned it. And you never know when I might need to like boot up getting over it, you know? It would be embarrassing to not have a golden pot. Although, you know, the real getting over pros don't even use the golden pot. They all have like modded pots. Like a magenta pot or a pure black pot. In the custom pots. So I feel like I'm still a noob. Yeah, the missing textures pot. People love that one. Illegally modded pots. But I like the classic, you know? It says, I approach things in a brute force manner. I don't play smart. I just play. And if that's not me, I don't know what is. I love taking hours to do something that could be accomplished with just like a little bit of extra work. I love to avoid the little bit of extra work. I was looking at chat. Oh my gosh, wait, That's fine. That's fine. I needed the reset anyway. I needed it anyway. The reset Not just for me. Or not just for the game. For me too. And the mental reset. Because I like this area. It's nice. It's green. It's relaxing. I feel like I love Baldur's Gate 3. I do. I have like 200 hours in Baldur's Gate 3. I think. I played it all off stream though. That's the kind of game you gotta play in the comfort of your own head. Those are rookie numbers. I know. Because I haven't even romanced everyone. But that's also my problem, because I want to see all the romances, but then it's like you have to commit to 60 hours. It's a real commitment. Do I play with mods? No, I haven't. Also, I lose it every time. Sometimes you try to find like a specific dialogue because you think it's funny, and you look on YouTube, and there's a video of it, but they always have it modded so that the characters are wearing the most out-of-pocket clothes you can imagine. The characters are always wearing the weirdest stuff. Go on. Like Minthara dressed as like a hot librarian. Like wearing modern glasses and like a button-up shirt and a pencil skirt. It's like, this is an anachronism. This does not fit in the world of Baldur's Gate 3. But she looks great, I guess. So that's why. Can I get a link? You can find it on your own. There's so many choices. That's gotta be high enough, right? 651. That one felt fast until the end. 20 wins to go. Winnable? It feels winnable now. Like 20? I can do 20. 20 more? Easy, right? Look how golden my pot is. 20 more is nothing. What is that? Why did that look scary? I don't know why I got scared of this rock. It looked like a big lump of flesh. I didn't get scared by the jump scare. I've never looked at this rock before. It scared me. I thought it was like an eldritch horror. How can this game still surprise me? It like snuck up on me. I thought that the world of getting over it had been consumed by a giant like fleshy blob. I think my brain is starting to go. 30 games in. I thought I had a hacked copy of Getting Over It, you know? Like that one Sonic creepypasta. My cursed copy of Getting Over It. That would be a good prank. To like mod somebody's Getting Over game, and as you climb higher and higher, it gets like more and more horrific to the point where you're like climbing on flesh. Terrifying flesh. Then it talks even more. Oh, imagine he like starts losing his mind and he starts like babbling incoherently. That would be pretty creepy, right? Someone should do a horror mod. I think the audience is like me and me only. The only person on this entire planet who would be interested in that. But it only works if you like don't know what it is, you know? You don't know what you're getting yourself into. If you can sneakily install it on somebody's PC. Oh my gosh, there's this game actually that I can't play because I've been spoiled. But I should like convince somebody to play it. But they can't see this clip either. It's a horror game, but it's like 10 seconds long. So it's a lot of setup for like 10 seconds of worth. But it's called Death Trips. And it's like set up like a horror game, but then the twist is that right as like this, it's like The Grudge kind of. Right as the Grudge comes to try to kill you, she trips and falls. And it's very anticlimactic and humorous. But I got spoiled, but I meant to like, I should recommend it. Like seriously, like it's a horror game. Cause it would be pretty funny if they went in thinking it's a real horror game. It's just a 10-second long joke. Mint would play it. Okay, but she can't see this clip. She cannot hear me talking about it. Because it ruins it. All that effort into a thumbnail. I know, and if they Google it at all, then they will. I just have to pretend like it's like an Outer Wilds, you know? Like, oh, you have to go in completely blind. Don't look up anything about it. But that's suspicious, you know? The game is so easily spoiled, so make sure you don't know anything about it. I'll tell them it's short. It's short and sweet. So do it on a day where you want to do a really short stream. Well, maybe not really short, a short stream. Or have something else ready. But maybe that's part of the prank, is them not being prepared, you know? It's 10 seconds in and they've completed the game. Is my pot still getting more gold? How will I know when it's ready? When it's done cooking? Yeah, will it be shinier than this? It's still got a bit of dullness to it. Could I hope that I've completed more runs than this? And that I could be closer to my objective than I thought? 24 karat gold. Getting over in pot. La boo boo. Yeah, maybe 10 free runs. Maybe we're already in the home stretch. This whole time. All it took was the soothing bossa nova. Look at that building in the background. You ever noticed that before? Ah! No. It's always when you try. You can't try. You have to try to fail. Fail to win. Win to fail. They all sound fake. I know I do need to lock in. Do I really have 19 more? I think I saw 30 out of 50 and I got too comfy. Or maybe, perhaps I saw the shine, the gleam of my pot and got too comfy. Wait, hold on. Look at, do you see these particles flying off? Is that Diogenes' dandruff flying off as he climbs the tower? He's sweating. Oh yeah, the pot is full of water, which I feel like must make this much more difficult. Maybe that's the point, you know? Maybe he's doing this as a workout. I mean, it would be a good workout for your upper body anyway. Ah! Think he gets pruny? Not at my pace. Not at my 12-minute pace, he doesn't. I take baths longer than that. Always arm day, never legs. I mean, do you think his legs even fit in there? Does he even have legs in there? You don't need to say oof, Bennett. I barely fell. I'll be right back up there. Oh my gosh, wait, it's almost been 5 hours? Time is kind of flying. Feels like a normal length stream so far. Time's flying and I'm flying. But you're having fun. Am I having fun? I mean, I always love streaming. Streaming is fun. Is playing Getting Over It for 8 hours straight fun? Maybe. Has elements of fun involved? See, it looks like flesh. This rock next to my face. It looks like a bundle of flesh in a horror game that you would find in the meat locker. And if you don't agree, then you need to stare at the screen more intently and get your eyes to start to burn. Then you too will peep the horror. I'm starting to hallucinate. I might be, but hey, I'm cruising. A baby bird, he says. He's talking about you guys. Baby birds. Aww. Although baby birds are kind of scary looking. Of all the baby animals, well, it depends. Once they get their fluff, they're cute. They're very cute. Even. Like a little duckling. But when they come out of the egg, they're not yet made for this world. Right out the egg. They can look crazy. Newborn birds. Yeah, especially with their like mouths. I don't know, and birds can be kind of psychotic. Like there's so many birds that will push their siblings out of the nest. And like even if they don't do that, they've evolved to like have the largest mouth so that they'll get more food than their siblings. It's messed up. Huh, is it too loud? It should be ambient. You know, like we're watching Skyrim from afar. We're not in Skyrim. Otherwise, we would need a horse to climb this mountain. Ha 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 ha. Everybody knows about the Skyrim horse. It's true, though. I was not looking. I fully admit. Sometimes you just have to read the chat for the thrill of the game, you know? Why stream otherwise? I should try Fallout. I should. I've been watching the show as it comes out because I watched season 1 and I've been liking it. I think the last episode was really good. I like Lucy. I think she's very funny and she's a good person, maybe. I feel like Lucy... Hear me out. I feel like Lucy is the epitome of millennial culture. And maybe she speaks to me in that way. Just like the cheerful attitude in the face of all troubles. The censoring of swear words. What the fudge? I wanted to do a Skyrim playthrough where I get really OP magic items, because I've never done that. But that's something you can do in Skyrim, and it seems fun. But you have to grind. So I remember I was trying to grind to like dragon bone armor, or dragon scale armor. And I never even got there. I want to do like enchanting. Long setup to make those items. But it might be worth it. What if I just like, I don't do anything? Like I get to Riverwood and then I immediately just start enchanting stuff. And then I don't leave for Whiterun until I have my most OP magic items. Good idea? And then the rest of the game will be like a fun romp. Or no, maybe I go to the wizard college for immersion purposes. And I study there for 8 years. 4 years undergrad. Better make it 5 for postgrad. For 9 years. And then I'm ready to play the game. But nothing will be more mysterious than the strawberry not being a berry. We really messed up with that one. We need to do some reclassifications. If the strawberry doesn't count. That's like one of the most quintessential berries, I feel like. Yeah, and banana is a berry. We need to redo that. It's just not right. We gotta start over with the whole classification system. I propose berry be used for only in a culinary sense. And we shall have a new name for berries in a botanical sense. I'm open to suggestions for the new name. Pineapples are berries too. It's a big berry. Oh, I'm not too hungry. I think for breakfast I'll just have, maybe 2 or 3 berries. Eats 2 or 3 whole pineapples. To mayonnaise a berry. Could be. Why not? Mayonnaise doesn't have to have eggs in it, as we've discussed. Pizza is vegetables. Okay, that was like very controversial, but pizza is vegetables. Especially if you put vegetables on the pizza. Why shouldn't pizza be vegetables? No, it's not. Pizza is at least one vegetable, though. Okay. Is pasta marinara vegetable? I say it's one vegetable. No? It's fruit? Okay, then pizza is fruit. Tomato is a vegetable, culinarily, I think. Pizza has fruit. So if you have pizza with broccoli on it, is that a balanced meal? It has a carb, it has a protein, the cheese, it has a fruit, the tomato, and it has a vegetable, the broccoli, technically. So how about a Hot Pocket then? The hot dog is a taco. I mean, if a pineapple is a berry, then sure, why not? Nothing is real. And nothing matters. If anything can be a berry, then anything can be a hot dog. Here we go. Food nihilism. I don't know. All I know is I'm eating girl dinner. No, that's like the answer to the food nihilism is like the girl dinner. Where dinner can be anything. And it doesn't matter. And it's beautiful. Because it doesn't matter. Because it came from the back of your fridge. And you're just clearing it out. And you didn't have to pay for anything. And because it fills you up. Dinner is just a mindset. Because I feel like for breakfast, you can eat whatever you want. I mean, people eat a cinnamon roll for breakfast. But the moment that you eat a cracker and cheese for dinner, it's too far. No. We're too rigid about dinner. Oh, the limited edition Toledo Switch cartridge flavor would have been good. I might have to steal that. I was gonna do, for my Napling Choice Awards, at first I was gonna do a special edition Toledo flavor, but I couldn't think of anything funny, so then I did the lawsuit. That would have been a good one. I might steal that in the future. Yeah, for an ad. Is the pot I'm wearing not golden? I don't know, is it? I think it could be more golden, right? I don't know. How will I know? Not yet. Will you tell me? Will you be honest? When it is golden, I'll know. Will it blind me? Like the sun with its radiance, its brilliance. It's green right now. Even better. I don't remember when I learned about the golden pot. Did I always know about it? It would be cool if somebody didn't know about the golden pot and then they just beat the game a bunch. And it was like, is my pot changing color? Oh, bad. Very bad. Oh, ooh, oof, oof. My only regret is that I wish I was more emo when I was a little tween. I got scared out of it by that one person who was like, oh, you look scary, but you're actually nice. And I was like, what? But my goal wasn't to look scary. My goal was to look cool and emo. That's my only regret. Okay, wow. There's probably more. I live a regret-filled... I mean... regret-filled... I live a regret-free life, you know? Things come as they may. And I live. But I should have been more emo as a tween because I felt like everything mattered, but actually nothing matters when you're 12. That's the perfect time to like experiment with your style. And I should have. I could be more emo now to make up for it. I kind of am. I'm trying to downsize my closet and most of the non-goth clothes are on the chopping block. But it's hard because I still like them all. I like all my clothes. I've formed emotional attachments to all of them. They even have names. I couldn't possibly part with Belinda. That's how you get yourself in trouble. I've been noticing his Diogenes' facial hair this stream. Does he have he's got like the chin strap with no mustache, which the best thing I can say about that is that it's questionable. A questionable facial hairstyle. I would say, I mean, I'm no expert on facial hair. I feel like it's not really my place to chime in, but could at least rock the mustache with it. Where does Diogenes' facial hair fit into the lore? I should get a beard going. I have to shave my little mustache. My demure little mustache. Many people do. So I have experience. Yes. I mean, I wouldn't grow in very thick, but if you look really close, you can see it. So I shave it off. The joys of being a mammal. It's true, it's true. What are we talking about? You know, everybody's got hair on their face. That's 40. Oh my gosh, they're getting slow. Where did my 5-minute run go? The music's so sinister. It's influencing me. Music has that effect on your soul, doesn't it? Sinister snake. What is this song? Why do I have such a sinister song in my playlist? The music's way too synchronized. That's the problem. I need music about success, not music about failure. Okay, this is where it builds, right? Yes. This is where we build. Dang it. I think I almost turned into Homer Simpson for a second. No. Just climb the mountain. Why sinister? No sinister. It's not. It's actually soothing. I need to not think about it. It's getting too dramatic. We're not even at the last run or even close yet. Did you know that shoes can explode? If you don't wear it for a long time, your shoe can explode. Not like violently, more like disintegrate. It's something to watch out for. If you have a special event and you haven't worn your dress shoes in 10 years, be aware that they could disintegrate on your feet while you're wearing them. Just letting you know, so you can exercise caution as you live your lives, you know? Never want to be caught unawares with exploded shoes. Wouldn't want that to happen to you. Speaking from experience, no, my shoes would never disintegrate. That's never happened to me. Halflings don't have feet. But you might want to wear shoes someday. You could shapeshift your smoky form to be anything, you know? Sub 10, 8 more. But 8 times 8 is 64, which means an hour and 4 minutes at an 8-minute pace. Whatever, I'm not thinking about it. I'm not worried about all that. 8's single digit, 8's small. 8's a small number. 8's gone in no time. One of the smallest numbers. I think I realized something about numbers. I say it like I had a revelation about mathematics. I think, okay, well maybe it is, okay? This could be important stuff that I've stumbled upon. A number feels friendlier the more factors it has. The less prime a number is, the friendlier it feels. Prime numbers feel the least friendly. That's why a number like 24, that's a beautiful, friendly number because it has so many factors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12, 24. Wonderful number 12. Also great. You've heard this before? So it's true then. So my feelings are true? Factual. 2 is prime? Yeah, but small numbers also feel friendlier. Bigger numbers feel more unfriendly. I feel like 24 is like peak friendliness. But even, when you get like 64 and 256, those are pretty friendly too. 10, 24. But like the big prime numbers, not friendly at all. 7's not that friendly, you know? That's where things start to really decline in terms of friendliness. 7, 8, 9 after all. 8 and 9, both non-prime numbers. More friendly than 7. The primes and foundation are wicked. That's what made me think of it. They're like evil numbers. Terrible. And the big primes, they want to be undiscovered. Oh my gosh, so bad. Like you need like a giant machine. Find them. Are they prime because they're evil, or are they evil because they're prime? I think they're evil because they're prime. Because I don't think every prime number is quite evil, because 3 is not so evil. But it's like the isolation from the other numbers, you know? Like they don't want any part with the other numbers. And I think, like 3 is related to many numbers, 2 especially, because it becomes a factor. But like these gigantic prime numbers, they have like nothing to do with anybody. I mean, of course they are the factor of an even bigger prime number, or a non-prime number. The factor of an even bigger number, like it plus times 2 or whatever. But that's like nothing. That's like number isolation. Because by that point the number is so big, it will never be seen. You kind of get it? I've always felt that numbers had a personality. And I think this is a key component of that theory, is how many factors they have. The more factors, the friendlier they are. If every number is a factor of an infinite number of larger factors, well, that's why it's like, that's only a small aspect. Mostly it's how many factors that they have. Because infinity is too big to be considered by my brain. Thinking like a mathematician. How do mathematicians think? Are they often thinking about the friendliness of numbers? Well, this is often how like savants are portrayed in media, but I don't know if it's true or not. Like savants know numbers like intimately, like they're friends. I don't know if that's true. Not to say me, I'm not a savant. I might view them as friendly, but they don't view me as a friend. They're not whispering any grand truths into my ears. Or if they are, I'm not hearing it. 1, 2, and 5 are nice. All other bets are off. I like 3, but 3 is prime. But 3 is just a nice number. Well, I think that turns into like art, you know? Like the rule of 3s. 3 just feels good to our minds, you know? 3 feels like a good set, a good amount. Like how many dumplings do you want to eat? 3, right? If you have a side of dumplings, you want to eat 3. 12! No, a side of dumplings. 3 is an awkward number for an appetizer. Well, that's why it should be 3 per person. If you have 2 people, then it should be 6 dumplings. 3 people, it should be 9. 3 pineapples. How many pineapples do you want to eat? 3. Cut your pizza into 12. 12 is a little too many, you know? Those are gonna be some thin slices. But 12 feels nice for like dividing it amongst your party friends, you know? If you have 3 friends or 4, 12 works. Or 6, it all works. Or 2, by 12 and not 24. I mean, if the pizza is big enough, then why not? But that's getting into like elementary school, end of the year pizza party territory, which I know they just did that because they had to buy the pizzas themselves. But man, they were cutting them thin. Square pizzas, honestly, too whimsical for me. I don't like it. Because how are you supposed to pick up the piece in the middle? You're gonna end up with sauce on your fingers. Yeah, no handles. Thin crust is good. I prefer like thick crust, or well, I like a New York style crust too. But I'll eat any pizza, you know? I like what is it? Is it Detroit style? I always ask this. The one that's like in a pan and it's fried. That one is often square, but it gets a pass for being special. Yeah, like the fried one, the crispy one. Not deep dish, it's slightly different. It comes in like a square pan, and it's like been fried in its own oils. Michigan pizza, huh? What about Cleveland? They got any pizzas? Any special pies? It has chili on it? Like chili flakes? I love a chili flake on pizza. I think pizza should be spicy. But I kind of think most foods should be spicy. Like exactly to my taste. Foods should be the exact spiciness that I enjoy, no more, no less. Is it gold yet? How does one know? It's still dirty gold. It's like people trying to describe my hair color. Dirty, dark, blonde, light brown, strawberry, brown, beige. It's called Nimi blonde now. Did we settle on blonde then? And the chibi is a different shade than this one. To make matters even more confusing, peach gold? Peach gold. That does sound nice. But maybe I just like peach. Solution become bald? You know, I'll try anything. Maybe we just need to get into the mindset of Diogenes. Maybe that could be it. My eyes. Don't say that. This is my beautiful cue ball head. Not bad, not bad. I'll take it. 44? Maybe it's the hair. Maybe the hair was holding me back. If there were intelligent aliens, I feel like we would have heard them. Because, you know, humans put off a ton of noise into the universe. All kinds of waves. Like, we would be able to hear ourselves, for example, if we were within a certain distance, right? So I kind of feel like if there were intelligent aliens nearby, we would hear them. Or they're so intelligent that they have a way of not being heard. Which is kind of scary. When am I gonna get my hair back? When I stop being fast. When it proves to me that it wasn't holding me back. Which it has not yet. If there's aliens, I hope they're cute. I hope they're four-eyed salamander little guys and friendly. For a brief time, I really got into the idea of astrobiology, which is like just the idea of like alien biology, or you know, biology of non-Earth organisms. That's an alien though. It just makes me, I am so curious, like if life evolved from a non-common ancestor, what would it look like, you know? Would it have DNA or would it be completely different, you know? Would it have RNA? Well, because I guess viruses kind of, honestly, I feel like viruses are kind of like aliens. Parasitic aliens. But I wanna know. I'm curious. How similar or different would they be? They would look like crabs. But, you know, they could be like so different. Or what if they have different senses than what we have? So we can't even detect them. Like what if they can see X-rays? You know, what if their visible light spectrum is different than ours? What if they don't have noses? Who knows? Yeah, what if they're gaseous? Neither do I. I do have a nose. You can see it clearly if you put your stream in 1080p and zoom in. Single pixel, that's all you need. Most smells are bad. Have you thought about this? Smells are largely bad rather than good. And the unpleasant smell is much worse than the pleasant smell is good. Like a bad smell can make you throw up, you know? A good smell, I don't know. It's just nice. So I only need one small pixel of nose because most smells are bad anyway. I mentioned before that me getting contacts for the first time was like a traumatic revelation on how ugly the world is. Because I was living in my fuzzy reality. The first thing I saw was myself. And I saw like my skin, and I didn't wear makeup yet at this time. So I saw, you know, my like unmakeuped skin with all the pores, and I was like horrified. I was like, I look like this? Then I was like, does everybody look like this? Yes. Yes. I missed my fuzzy vision. Yeah, like one of the SpongeBob close-ups. Yes, it was exactly like that. So then I started wearing foundation. After that, so, you know, the world is a beautiful place when I don't have my glasses on. Everyone is perfectly airbrushed. You know, I can still see. like people's faces, more or less. It's just perfectly filtered. Some things are better in 480p. Exactly. I've really come to like dancing, especially as a form of exercise. That is very rewarding, especially to see like my progress, you know, like in how I feel. I guess this is why people like going to the gym. Maybe I should learn to go to the gym, but dancing is more fun than the gym. And I don't know what to do at the gym. It's like, oh, pick this weight up 10 times and then wait for 2 minutes and then pick it up again 10 more times. How are you supposed to know what to do at the gym? It do be like that. And what if my form is bad and I injure myself? They teach you. Who's they? The gym goers? Gym bros? But the gym bros are scary. I know they're probably nice and non-judgmental, but I'm scared they will see me lifting with my back and not my legs. Well, they probably will, and then they'll be like, hey, sis, you gotta lift with your legs, not with your back, sis. At least hopefully they say that, not auntie. Hey, auntie, you gotta be lifting with your legs. Ma'am. Mademoiselle. I wish I could be called Mademoiselle. Can we introduce Mademoiselle to the English language? It's got a lot of pizzazz to it. I don't mind Miss. I really don't like ma'am. I feel like nobody does, is the thing. Who wants to be ma'am? But people say ma'am. I like milady. I like my lady. That's the best one. No contest. I used to say milady, but I'm trying to change to my lady because I watched Game of Thrones and I learned that if you're fancy, you say my lady. Although there's nothing wrong with being a nice medieval peasant. Saying milady. What about your highness? That's good too. Or her majesty. My liege. I like it all. You know? Your grace. I always get confused though, because sometimes it's your, sometimes it's her. Her majesty? Your majesty? Your grace? Who's who? Who's what are we talking about? Your holiness. Her majesty. Nope, it doesn't make sense to me. Oh my gosh, we're actually reaching the end. I didn't think we would somehow. I had my doubts. 2 more. Is it really gonna be more golden than this? How did I think it would end? I don't know. I guess I am on time. I guess it is gonna be like 8 hours, which was my exact prediction. I thought I would not make it to 8 hours. I thought I would perish. I would fall asleep at the wheel. Between the snake. No, don't put that evil on me. We leave the snake be. Why would we bother the snake? The lovely snake. For old time's sake, no. What's the getting over it stream without a snake ride? A success is what it is. Do it for Foddy. What has Foddy ever done for me? Ask not what you can do for Ben and Foddy. Ask what Ben and Foddy can do for you. Made this game. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. In programming the golden pot in the game so that there would be a reward. Snakey's lonely? Then he can be lonely for the 51st run. When I open this game back up again, however many months from now. The final run. He looks quite golden. The final stretch. And this will be so peaceful. Basically a victory lap at this point. Got here just a few minutes ago. Well, thank you for being here for my momentous achievement. Reclaiming my golden pot. I don't know, did I get any better at this game today though? I'm not sure. I peaked pretty early, and it's lower than my all-time when I was at my sharpest. But you have to get better when you do something for 8 hours straight, right? That experience has to go somewhere. The XP bar is filling up, right? It has to. I love how it looks like a mango in here. Mango. I hit the XP cap years ago? Wait, in what? I fear I've accidentally put my XP into something stupid. Like this. Just respect. I think I need to. I think my build is all messed up. Too many points in chocolate chip cookies. And chocolate chip cookies are pretty good, though. I have to say. All in on vibes-based math. It's real, though. Think about it. Prime numbers, mean. Numbers with lots of factors, friendly. And that's the truth. This topic again. You know it's true. For the snake. For the snake. On the last run. Now this is the victory lap. So that's what it does. You've never seen anybody ride the snake? No one brave enough to do it? Before me? Huh? I was on PB pace, that's the thing. I was! And I still rode the snake. Because I have full faith that I can get another PB someday. Some things are more important than peanut butter, like snakes. I do like snakes in general. They are cute, I think. Danger doodles. Are they even that dangerous though? I feel like a raccoon is more dangerous. The hat ended up here? This game has wonders I have yet to fully explore. How does that happen? I think a raccoon is more dangerous than a snake. A raccoon can like maul you and they can have rabies. But I love raccoons too. They're very cute and they're smart. They can like open childproof locks. And they have their little hands, their little devious hands. Now don't tell me to ride the snake again. Anybody even suggests it? No. No round 2. No double snake. Guards! Guards! I feel like I'm losing grip. My hand is sweaty. I mean, not that you need to even grip the mouse for this game. You simply need to guide the mouse in the direction you want the hammer to go. A gentle grasp is enough. Oh man, thank you as well. Thank you. Gently, but firmly. Like how I pick up my cats when I need to put them in the cat carrier for a vet appointment. Gentle but firm. Oh, almost got the bad end. Did you know this game has a bad end where you get stuck on either side of the tower? Can we see? No! No! I'm just waiting. I can be here all day. Yay! Yay! I mean, that might be my snake percent PB right there. It's better than some of the other runs I had, even though I rode the snake, which is crazy. Now let's see the pot. It's gold, right? I feel like maybe it's been gold. How do I know? Stop the clock. Stop the clock. It's been gold for the last 3 hours. Well, nobody can say I haven't earned it. That's a lot of 5s on the screen, isn't it? I did 50 runs in this stream and the last stream. Yay! Thank you. And it's right on time, too. Right on time. 8 hours, just as predicted. Lots of unfriendly numbers. Yes. Thank you, everyone, for being here for a whole year. Thank you, guys. See, this was fun. We got to hang out for like 8 hours. This wasn't so bad. It really wasn't. Yes, here's to another year of fun. I'm looking forward to this year. Got lots of fun things on the horizon. My anniversary live. Okay, I'm gonna go and eat something and go to sleep. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for this whole long stream. Alright, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Oyasu Nimi. Bye.